Government's slow response to the people's political and economic demands coupled with growing injustice and undemocratic situations have put the nation's peace and security at a crossroad, Ethiopia's President Dr. Mulatu said on Monday opening the joint session of the House of Peoples and Representatives and House of Federation at the National Parliament. President Mulatu said the government has been solely controlling the political space, prohibiting other key actors from national matters. Dr. Mulatu said the government has also failed to establish independent democratic institutions and denied civic institutions to flourish and serve as eyes and ears of the public. The president said that the government has been reluctant to take strategic measure to ensure rule of law while people of the nation were subjected to bad governance and human right violations. Hence, the government must make basic and prompt reforms in its structure and operation so as to ensure sovereignty of the nation and respond to political and economic demands of the general public, the president said. He said, in recent days, the nation has been facing with street mob by people who mixed freedom and lawlessness, risking the nation's rule of law. The president warned that a nation which does not respect the rule of law will be facing a series of conflicts, social unrest and economic crisis in which its people will face mass deaths and displacement. The government, with all its capacity and structures, will take the necessary measures to ensure rule of law and security of citizens and nurture democratization. The president said anti-terrorism, civic and non-government organization, as well as media laws are nearing completion and will be enacted shortly. He said the government will work hard to resolve economic crisis, shortage of foreign currency and power supply. He also vowed the government will set limits for foreign loans during the current fiscal year. According to the president, the government will make economic reform and attract more investment by encouraging the private sector through policy and legal reforms. The president went on saying that Ethiopia will introduce issuance of visas on arrival for African travelers this fiscal year 2018-19. He further said the government will do more to accelerate Ethiopia's move to join the World Trade Organization (WTO). Due to political unrest, our last year performance was not as expected, the president said while speaking about last year's economic performance of the country. Unlike his past speeches at the joint session of the parliaments, however, the president did not mention the nation's past and forecast growth rates.